A blast from the past. Beehive. The show is coming to Blackfriars Theatre, and joining us now, actresses from the show, Sammi Cohen and Mandy Hassett. Thanks for coming.
How are you, ladies?
Good, thank you.
I remember Beehive hairdos only because my mother used to do my hair in a beehive because she remembers them from the 60s.
Yeah, yep.
And that's what the show is about, isn't it? It's about those diva girl groups from the 60s, right?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It pretty much kind of covers a whole range, the decade, starting with those girl groups, kind of the innocent, more girl groups, all the way up to Tina Turner and Aretha Franklin and Janis Joplin.
Right, so the big powerhouse voices, right?
Yes,
this is an original musical, right? And this is something that's, I don't think I've ever seen, has it ever been done in Rochester before? I don't think so. It's new to Blackfriars.
Yes, it's definitely new to Blackfriars.
Why is this so fun? This show seems like it's a ton of fun because you recognize a lot of these songs, right?
Yeah, oh, definitely. There's definitely a lot of songs, you know. It's My Party, You Won't Own Me are kind of some of the songs I sing. Sammi does some Aretha stuff. It's really awesome, and it's high energy. We're always up and dancing and singing.
Look at these costumes, though. Oh my gosh. These are awesome. I was going to ask you about the hair. How do you get the hair? You both could probably do a beehive.
Yeah, well, we could. These are wigs.
Oh, yeah, they have
excellent
to be.
wigs. We have a ton of wigs in the show.
Yeah. Sammi and I each have about 4 or 5 different wigs at least.
Yeah. The hairstyles change so much throughout this decade. So
is that what do you think is for people who come to see the show? They'll love the music. They're going to love the colors, probably the set. But for you though, what do you get out of it as performers? I mean, and both of you obviously love to sing. So you get to really belt, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah,
this girl does. She's amazing.
It's a 6-woman show, and I think all 6 of us are showcased really well. All of the songs that we're kind of featured on really kind of play to our strengths, and all of this music is stuff we just really enjoy singing, and it's kind of nostalgic, and it's really accessible, and even though it's from the 60s, it's still you know, totally relatable.
I mean, because we look at the girl groups from today, you know, and there's still that thing of female power and really owning it and working it. And basically, you know, they were saying, look, if you got what you got and you're going to work it, use it to your advantage.
Yeah,
these women weren't shy.
Yeah, and we definitely have that connection as an ensemble. You know, there's that powerful girl group, the female power that you know we've all kind of found each of us.
I mean, they weren't wallflowers, these women, that's for sure.
No.
You know,
and is that what the show showcases, how women have progressed in music and how they've grown?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot about social change and how this music has kind of affected our society really, as well as the musical landscape.
And you look at women, female performers today, maybe not so much girl groups. I mean, I think of like, you know, Destiny's Child spawned, you know, Beyonce, and, you know, Taylor Swift is a music powerhouse. I mean, she's basically telling music executives what she wants and getting it. Yeah. So really, they owe a lot to these women in the 60s who paved the way, don't they?
Absolutely, definitely.
What have you guys learned as performers from singing these songs and learning these stories? And I'm sure you know more than the show is actually going to put on, like where these songs came from and what these women went through.
Yeah, we each did a lot of research about these iconic women, and we kind of have a really good understanding of where they were sort of coming from, and this decade is just a decade of change and
so
kind of
much,
moving forward.
Yeah, but those hairstyles, though, seriously.
Most importantly,
those hairstyles.
So much fun.
That's why it's called Beehive. It's at Blackfriars Theatre, which is just going through a wonderful change right now. You know, you've got a new artistic director. You've got all these great shows coming to Blackfriars. The show runs from July 10th through July 19th, and you can get tickets at the box office, right?
Yep, you can go to blackfriars.org.
Okay.
That's probably the best way to get tickets, or you can call the box office as well.
Excellent. 454-1260 is the number to call. Beehive, don't miss it. Or the Beehives, because they're awesome. Thanks, ladies.
Thank you.
Break a leg.
Thanks.